My tennis is struggling. Earlier this year, I had a run of really nice tennis to get me to a mid-6 UTR. However, the past couple weeks, I've been struggling. Struggling on the serve, struggling on the ground strokes, struggling with everything. And I often get asked the question, how often do you play tennis? Well, to answer it, normally it's only about 3 times a week, and that's either a UTR match or I'm just playing a practice match with friends. But because I'm struggling, I want to focus a little bit more this week, so I'm just going to walk you through the entire week and show you exactly how much I play tennis. I started the day by grooving my ground strokes on the ball machine. I pretty much only do this when I completely lose touch of my strokes and very rarely use the ball machine anymore. So those of you who have watched the channel thus far know that the serve has always been my bread and butter, but as I play better players, the power and pace matters a lot less, and I gotta learn how to place my serve, pick spots. My service motion currently has a lot of movement, and I want to minimize this, and I'm going to do it by not stepping across with my right foot. When I do this, I lose balance, but I also lose rotational power, so hopefully I can pick my spots better with this and hit the serve harder. So I've tried to work on this before, and while I think I'm not dragging my foot across, I always film it and I still am, so I have to put a physical barrier there to make sure that I'm doing the correct thing. Alright, that is a wrap today. Quick 45 minutes. Literally all the time I had for after work, but still needed to practice today. Cut short because I get to go to date night and see a movie, so we will catch y'all later. So for date night, me and Darby went to see the movie Sing Sing, and this is not related to tennis, but if you have the chance to see the movie, run to it. It is one of the most powerful movies that I've ever seen about art and its healing powers. Made me cry many, many times. Go see it. Alright, it's early the next morning. 6:45, headed to the court to hit with my buddy Jake. We normally just play a set, so we'll see what we do today. We started with your classic warm-up, just 10 minutes hitting down the middle. Then we went 15 minutes of backhands to backhands, and it's almost comical how much less pace there is on these balls compared to our forehands. It's really bad. That's why these strokes need a lot of work. After that, we decided to play a set, and did I fix the foot issue with my serve? No, I did not. I promise you, every time I was thinking, do not step across, and every time I did. Just goes to show you how hard it is to break a habit. Jake and I ended up stopping the set at 5-5 because we cut it too close to work hours, but it was a fun day nonetheless. That was it for tennis on Tuesday. I ended up working the rest of the day, and that was about it. And then Wednesday morning, got a lift in, which I only do about twice a week now that I'm playing more tennis. And then it was time to talk a little bit about my racket setup, which has changed and also caused a little bit of the dip in play. Nothing wrong with the stick, didn't change the Yonex E-Zone. However, we have made some weight changes. Shout out to Beckett from Tincom, made these suggestions. For the longest time, I've been rocking with 3 grams at 10 and 2. Beckett suggested that I added a little bit more weight, so I actually added 5 grams under here at the handle and just threw another gram here at 12. So we're just kind of testing this out, seeing how it feels. I had a really nice honeymoon period with this, especially on the ground strokes where I felt like my swing became a little bit more fluid. However, with the serve, the rhythm has been off ever since I've changed, and now the ground strokes are going along. So let's see if a week of focused practice can help me, but if not, we'll maybe think about lowering the weight again back to where I was at. Wednesday night, me and Kyle filmed what I would say is our best video yet. Not gonna give you a full sneak peek, it's that good, so subscribe so you don't miss it. We did play tennis, but I would not count this as real tennis, so we are going to not add it to the list this week. Alright, we out here early morning playing with the drummer from the band Wallows. I don't think I'm gonna film it because he probably doesn't want to be filmed, but more tennis coming. Yeah, so I didn't really want to film this because Cole obviously is under the spotlight a lot already and just wanted him to enjoy his hit, but here's a picture for proof that it happened. The rest of the day I spent working and I wanted to work on that serve motion a little bit. When I found some time at work, I would practice just my toss and motion, making sure I was keeping that foot behind. That evening, me and Darby got to go to the Wallows concert. Shout out to Cole for getting us tickets. It was a blast. Friday was a no tennis day. I always work from a coffee shop on Fridays, then after work, hit the driving range with my friend. Then we got some pizza at All Day, best pizza in Austin, and just had a pretty chill Friday night. Saturday morning, back at it with a frequent hitting partner, Stefan. You've seen him a couple times on the channel. Got a big serve, just a big overall game. Started off the day with a little mini tennis, which I don't love myself, and went back to the baseline to get some more warm up in. After this, we also played a baseline game, which Stefan dominated me, and I think it was something like 11-4. So not great start to the day, but then we went ahead and played a set, and so let's check on my serve foot thing. First serve of the day. That's not bad, I'll take it. Pretty big serve. Gives me a nice return. And so yeah, just a solid day of hitting. We both held for most of the day. We played some good tennis. Always fun getting out there Saturday morning. Don't have any obligations later in the day, so it feels good to just get out, hit, and sweat in the morning before doing whatever you're gonna do on Saturday. Unfortunately, I lost this set 5-7 in a good one. Then we played a tiebreaker after, and Stefan won as well. So Stefan, big winner for the day on Saturday, but I feel like my game was improving, getting back to where I wanted it to be. I then spent about 4 hours editing Saturday before heading out with friends and then capping off the evening with the season 3 finale of The Bear. Let me know what you think, but I thought season 3 was a bit of a downturn from the first 2 seasons. Last day of the week, we're out here with Kyle.
Wells.
Who's gonna win these baseline games?
I think I got a better chance than normal today. I feel like I've gotten a bit better since last time I'm actually able to get consecutive balls in over 5. So we'll see what happens today.
All right, Kyle's game's come a long way. Gonna be a short one today, probably 30 minutes of just easy hitting. Probably play a few baseline games, but neither of us have a ton of time today.